Hey, great Wednesday evening. Dory Hermosa was on since early. She was on 23 minutes ago. Guys, great morning, great morning, great morning. It is a beautiful morning. It is
Guys, great morning, great
great
morning, great morning.
ah,
A beautiful
morning. It's a great evening. Good evening, good evening. Reboot, 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 reboot. And let me say, guys, we will have good evening, Pepper and Patty. Good morning, good morning. We will have a short show today. I have an appointment with a client at 10 p.m. And let me say, I usually don't make appointments with individuals that late. But let me tell you guys, as much as people think that I don't work, Erasmo works, guys. Erasmo works. I work. Good evening, Sebastian. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Uh, you see, another client is messaging me. Ricardo, good evening, good evening, good evening. You look amazing. That's an awesome shirt, bro. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Hello, a royal, a royal, a royal. Good evening, Alejandra. So how was the groundbreaking event? That's what we're going to talk about tonight. Again, we're going to keep it short and sweet, and to the point. So, how did you get? How did it go at Nylon House? Rivera High School graduation just finished. Shout out to my daughter, Viviana Longora, graduated. Woo! Congratulations on the full scholarship to nursing here, nursing school, Viviana. God bless. God bless. Many, many blessings to all my graduates out there. Many blessings, guys. That's one of the reasons why our attendance has been kind of low. Good evening, Mr. Erasmo. Chuck, but it is what it is. Chuck, my man, God bless. Joe, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Mr. Murillo, good evening. Guys, it is oh my goodness, you are so damn handsome, right? I don't even try sometimes. It just comes naturally. Hola, hermosa, Adori. Thank you for coming on so early. Guys, this morning I did leave the show a little bit early because I did have the air conditioner guy came in, my cousin, and he wanted me to help him out with some paperwork. Couldn't do his paperwork because couldn't do the paperwork because he got locked out of his account and couldn't remember his damn password. And after you do a lot of those tries, and it's unable to get in there. I said, "Darn, PG, you're learning." But after that, guys, it was like close to 10 o'clock. So I got on my scooter, went around the block, and sure enough, went into the groundbreaking ceremony. Good evening, Olga Hermosa. Good evening. Outstanding job, seniors. Onward towards success on your next path. Bravo. Congratulations, guys. Saludos para el bombero Gabriel Andrés Rodríguez, que la está rompiendo allá en Beaumont, aunque su maestro lo quiere cambiar por un tanque de diésel. Saludos, Gabriel. Bendiciones, papá. Hey there. What's up tonight? Not much. Hey, Lonnie! I'm still waiting for you to come and co-host with me in the mornings, mi amor. Hello, Erasmo. Thanks. My summer has started. Preach. And congratulations to everyone out there whose summer has officially started. Guys, I went to the groundbreaking ceremony. And I guess before we go into the groundbreaking ceremony, let me say, guys, do I completely trust that we have finally seen the inception of the start of something being done with the Casa de Nylon building? My answer is 100% no. I do not trust this city commission. I do not trust this administration. Not a bit, not as far as I could throw them, guys. Again, my concern is that it's all just a political ploy, that they're doing it in order to say, hey, we're doing something with it. And that's one of the things that I think that Juan Montoya made mention in regards to when he was talking on his post today in regards to Ben Nice's statements. Hey, we're making lemonade out of lemons. And it contradicts his statement, his official statement on his page, where he was out there saying, hey, guys, it was a great purchase. So, Ben, which one is it? Was it a great purchase or was it lemons? Because the way it looks to us, folks, it was lemons. We paid $2.3 million for a piece of property that was asbestos filled. That was, a piece of crap. So I am going to submit an open records request to the city of Brownsville to find out how much the revamping, the fixing up of Casa de Nylon building is actually going to cost us people here in the city of Brownsville. Now, take into account, guys, one of the things that they always say, it was something that Julieta Garcia made famous at Texas Southmost College. They said, it's just grant money. Why should the people of Brownsville care? Well, because that grant money could actually be going to do something that is beneficial or benefits the city of Brownsville as a whole. It's still our money, guys. The reason that we qualify for grants, the reason that we qualify for all this CARES Act programs and everything else out there, guys, is because we are at a disadvantage mostly. I was reading Jim Barton put up a post out there, and Jim Barton's post in regards to Casa de Nylon building said, hey, they're saying it's for women and minorities. Who are minorities here in the city of Brownsville? And Jim Barton was alluding to the fact that really, guys, the minorities here in the city of Brownsville are the white folk. And more power to the white folk, guys. They are a minority. But it is what it is. But anyway, my concern is, guys, is that, so Ben Nice, is it lemons or is it a great venture? It was amazing. See, that's where they contradict themselves, because I don't think that any of them really understand completely the magnitude of them. The only one that I think has an inkling in regards to what the Casa de Nylon building encompasses is Nurit Kalonsky, who was there this morning, just to state that fact. And the reason that she has more information and knowledge in regards to it was because she made a quick buck from it. It's just as simple as that. I will say is that one of the things that that someone shared with me, and I wanted to share, guys, was that I truly am going to take some of the credit for the Casa de Nylon building for whatever they're doing right now. I'll take credit for it, because let me tell you, if we had not put the fire to their feet, God only knows what we're going to get. If anything, guys, everything would have been swept under the table. I had the opportunity to speak to some of our Spanish local media guys, and I shared with them that Casa Nylon building, where it sits, guys, is not going to benefit the city of Brownsville as a whole. No one in the city of Brownsville, guys, that lives over there by Rivera, that lives in District 3, no one is going to ease on down to downtown in order to use Casa de Nylon building. I don't care what it's for, guys. Everything that is going to be offered at the Casa de Nylon building, if it does come into fruition, folks, can be done off your damn phone. So again, is it a political ploy? Is it election season crap? We'll find out. I did get a invitation to attend the groundbreaking ceremony. I want to thank Josh Mejia, and I want to thank BCIC. Thank you so much. And I had the opportunity to say hi to Josh Mejia today, and I, congratulated him. Josh Mejia is a great guy, I think. I think he's doing a phenomenal job at BCIC, and I told him that today. I said, Josh, look at guys. As much as people may say Erasmo is out there bashing everyone in the city, it's not true. I appreciate Josh Mejia. As of right now, I have absolutely nothing negative to say about Josh Mejia, nothing whatsoever. And we have Jessica by the Bradshaw with us. Hey, Jessica, how you
Hello,
doing?
everybody. Hello, Erasmo.
Hey, Jessica, did you hear about the groundbreaking ceremony at the Casa de Nylon building?
I heard from you. I didn't get an invitation from Josh Mejia.
Well,
But no, I heard from you and I saw it on Instagram.
me and Josh are like this.
That's cool.
We're good buddies. I love Josh. Josh has been always been very respectful, and I think he's done a great job. A great job. I have absolutely nothing to say, and I mentioned that to him. I said, "Look, man, as much as people may say Erasmo's always bashing everyone out there, no, just 95% of the people, maybe
Well,
90.
if everyone's entitled to their opinion for sure, and when you work for the city, you're going to be scrutinized, and sometimes scrutinized by some people more than most people. So, in other words, most of us are at home doing whatever we're doing, sometimes not even getting out to vote. But then there are some people that do pay attention. You're a great example of that, Erasmo. And you have a lot of information, and it's good. And so it's good to take criticism from people.
I think so. And let me say, and people were asking because I put up that I did have a conversation with the mayor. I did have a
I
conversation.
saw that.
I did have a conversation with the mayor, and let me say, Mayor Mendez was very cordial and came over. And again, I what I do when I go to these events, I as it is, I'm an isolated person uh, in all cases. As much as people may think that I'm very very social, I like to keep to myself. So I did get to the event, and I stayed off to the side with the media, and I was just standing there. And Mayor Mendez, saw me from afar and came after me. And no, he came to where I was at, and I appreciate that. And we shook hands, we hugged, and had some words that I will keep private. They weren't again nothing to do with politics. Just friend words, and I appreciate that, Mayor Mendez. Thank you so much. And again, doesn't change the fact that we're going to be calling out the city commission and the mayor for anything that we deem is not beneficial to the city of Brownsville as a whole. And again, I think that one of the things that they're very seemed very excited today was this was one of their first events, out in the public, out in a little tent, and everyone was there. There was no face mask requirement. There was a lot of people that
Nice.
opted to wear face masks. More power to them, but no one was asked to be, to put your face mask on or anything whatsoever. I stayed throughout the speeches as well as I could hear, and after that, I didn't go inside. Supposedly, they had dirt inside the Casa de Nylon building to represent the groundbreaking. I think it was dumb. I don't know who set that up. Really, really dumb. I don't know why they thought it was necessary to go put in dirt. I think more than anything, and my concern, Jessica, is it all becomes a picture moment. A picture
Right.
moment. Tell us, take pictures, but just tell us, hey, we're opening it up. But you don't have to put dirt on the ground with shovels because there's no ground there. It's cement. Does that make sense?
Right. Maybe I think I've seen people do other things like the thing to put the sheetrock, that el lodo. I've seen them do that, and
Right. Well,
stuff like that. Um, but I will say that it's, and I'm not suggesting that it's going to take this long, but it's just funny how, hey, Lynn, it's funny how almost 2 years to the date, right, of when it was announced that they were going to do the entrepreneurship center, and it's taken 2 years to actually put a sign up saying this is what it's going to look like. And that's all right. I mean, I guess they'll do what they want to do, but it's too bad that it always happens to happen on elections during an election cycle.
It is. They're putting the wool over our eyes, and they want you to think. They want you to think and say that that's why you were invited, Mr. Castro. No, I think one of the things is that they do have me on their mailing list. So I say that I was invited. I think it was just an invitation to individuals that are on their mailing list. But again, I do appreciate BCIC and Josh Mejia. Josh Mejia was another one of the individuals who opted to come by and say hi. I will say that I did have words with the city manager as well, and shook my hand. The city manager dropped a lot of the little shot glasses with milk when he was reaching over to shake my hand, and it was like Erasmo. I'm like, hey, bro, don't blame me. It was okay. But I appreciate that. That shows a lot. Other commissioners were there, and again, Nerith Golansky did her best not to
Come
not to come.
near.
Yeah, she made sure that she avoided. I mean, she was standing right next to me. I don't care. We care for each other, probably at the same level. Ben Nice was in the middle of everyone, so again, I'm sure that if he would have seen me, he would have come up and said hi. He always does. Like the day that we were having that
Mm-hmm.
forum, that
And y'all hugged.
hugged, guys. I have no issue with that, guys. As that it is my hope and desire that on things that we all can work together for the benefit of the city of Brownsville, we can all work together. As that I'm not holding my breath, but the ultimate goal is to work together. Your opponent was there, Mr. Dos Santos was there. As that I think he was by himself, although I did think I saw a little kid that he's I think supposedly dating that was there as well. They were not like close by together.
Maybe that was his son.
It might have looked like his son, but I think and I was surprised. Again, more power to him. I mean, if that's his taste, more power to him. Is that again? I found out that he was dating a friend of mine, and I'm going like, what?
What?
I'm going like, since when did my friends start getting bad taste? Joke, Mr. Los
Joke.
Santos. Joke. Good evening. Good evening.
Hi, Frank.
Frank's amazing. Frank is one of our constable deputies out there in Precinct 1. Amazing. Guys, hit that like button on that page, please.
Awesome, Frank.
Did they clean the asbestos professionally, or did they quietly hire Joe Blow to clean it up? That's one of the things that I'm actually going to request via open records, El Gallo Juarez. I do not know. What we had learned about the Casa de Nylon building was that it was filled with asbestos. Therefore, it needed the
cleaning.
They needed it to be professionally cleaned by individuals that were coming from I think, again, I might be mistaken, from the federal government has to make sure that they send someone to okay. So I don't know if that's happened or not, but that's
Right,
one.
'cause they require. I mean, they can't just go dump it in the landfill and things like that. It's all got to
No.
be collected, biohazard, whatever. Absolutely.
So that is one of the things that I am going to request again, guys. It was a hot event today, but it looked very nice. I will say that the event looked very nice. Was it a political stunt? I'm going to say yes. As of right now, my stance is yes. It was a political stunt. Do I usually fall for political stunts played by city officials? No, I do not. I'm excited that tomorrow there will be a press release in regards to something coming to the airport in regards to vertical launching up there. More power to the airport, guys. Again, I'm all and again for people that constantly say, "Well, that's what you're just trying to find negative things to say about the city of Brownsville," and that is farthest from the truth. If we're going to get some type of air vehicle or something that flies up vertically, a helicopter maybe. I'm not sure, but we're supposed to find out tomorrow. I am excited. Anything that's going to benefit the city of Brownsville, I am all for. The question is, will it actually benefit the city of Brownsville, or will it constantly only benefit a selected few? One of the things that was a friend of mine commented on the Mayor Mendez's post was, uh, "Is it coincidence, Mayor Mendez, that y'all are fixing this place up when y'all have special interest? Y'all are developing downtown when y'all have your businesses downtown." And the Mayor Mendez was kind of short with my friend and said,
Oh,
"Open your eyes, look around. Things are getting developed throughout the city of Brownsville." And I would say that that is 100% not true. What is your take on it?
I would say that there is development going on. I mean, thank goodness that businesses that have come into Brownsville, like that Buffalo place, is it called, or the Black Bear Diner? Thank goodness they didn't just give up halfway and leave. So they're still working on it. And yes, McAllister's and all of that. So there is development overall. I mean, there is development, but overall, there's also a lot of rental space that is vacant. A lot of vacant rental space that used to have businesses. Um, so could we do more? Absolutely. Are other cities developing at a faster rate? I think so, especially with the hot housing market. So, it's kind of like saying, hey, everyone's driving at 50 miles an hour. And why are we driving so slow? Well, look around. We're moving. Well, yeah, but we're going 20 miles an hour, we're going 10 miles an hour. So, yeah, we're moving, but are we moving at a good rate, and are we doing it consistently throughout the city? That's an opinion that I have. I have an opinion on that, and the mayor may have another opinion, and you may have one, and it's really up to the people to decide. Are they benefiting with the movement that we're having now? I think that we could be doing better.
Well,
Hello, hello.
I agree with you 100%. Yes, guys, we're getting a little. Guys, there's a new coffee shop popping up, Black Bean Brew or something
Oh,
like that, on Alton Glory, guys. I think that's your district. But yeah, it is popping up. But I agree with Jessica 100%. It's not developing at a pace that compares to other cities here in the valley. Guys, we want more.
hmm
Sorry, we want more. We expect better. And I'm sorry. Look at how long. And again, I use these as comparisons only, guys. I'm not dissing anything or anyone. But look at how long it took us to get an Olive Garden. An Olive Garden. It took us years to get an Olive Garden. Decades, if you want to measure the time in comparison to Harlingen. Harlingen has had an Olive Garden for
all
decades,
right.
decades, and we just got it a couple years ago, guys. So it's just slowly dragging on, and the only businesses that seem to be benefiting are those that are focused downtown. Now, let me say that a lot of the folk there this morning, they were downtown people. We had the Michael Limas, who again is one of those. Let me appoint the guy to a board, and the guy thinks that he's the greatest thing that's happened to Brownsville type of folk. I mean, again, sorry, Michael, but I have not perceived anything different, you know, from you, and I wish you would, but you don't. But Mr. Los Santos was there again, and Mr. Santos, I didn't. I don't know if he didn't see me. My diet must be working, but did not bother to say hi, which is okay. I'm not
Oh,
offended.
wow.
I'm okay with that. Let's see. They're going to make it into a stupid hotspot, job search hub, meeting area, useless piece of crap building. I agree with Mike. Guys, it's been done before. It's happened before. They've tried this before. It's not going to work. What's going to happen, Mike, and this is my take, Jessica, in order for them to try and make it fit, they're going to require some classes at UTRGV or at TSC to send students to the e-commerce place. So they're going to want to interject it into their curriculum. I would even dare say that they're going to try and get some of our BISD students, our high school seniors, to go and to fill up the building, and that's
So,
just very unfortunate.
so
Yeah.
you were there, Erasmo, and maybe I missed it at the beginning of your show. I always thought that this entrepreneurial center was to help businesses, people that were brand new to business, go through this center and get mentored, get their hands held if they needed to, and advised free of charge by the city experts on how to maneuver their way through the city and be successful at getting their businesses open. Am I off? It sounds like I'm off.
I think that it's a little bit of everything. It's an entrepreneurship hub. Again, they're just trying to you put a square peg in a round hole and say like, well, it's got to fit somehow. And again, one of the partners that they have, which included BCIC, I think I'm not sure if GBEC's also a partner, but UTRGV is a partner. El Consulado Mexicano is also a partner. So again, I don't think that they have a plan in regards to this is the path that it's going to take. I'm going to believe to think that they're going to incorporate, something going on with the college. And someone made a comment to me on a post asking if this had anything to do with a $40 million contribution that Jeff Bezos' wife did to UTRGV. And I do not think so. I think that they are completely distanced. One thing does not have anything to do with the other. But take into consideration, guys, we did receive a lot of money from the federal government. We received a lot of money from the state because of COVID-19. If I'm not mistaken, I think we received $68 million just for being Brownsville, guys. Now, was some of the money from that CARES program, from the CARES Act, was some of that money used for the Casa Nylon building? Uh, I'm not sure. I'm hoping that that's where we get information in regards to the open records request, guys. But with that said, it's just good money being pissed away on something that's not going to work.
Well, and the thing is that I think it's also important to understand that when money does come one's way, and we jump into these, let's say in this case, the entrepreneur center, that's great. If we, as long as it gets, well, how should I describe this?
Bill?
Okay, it's like, Erasmo, when I had my first home, we had granite countertops, and they were really nice. But sometimes we don't realize how much it costs to have a granite countertop, especially when you just get it for the first time. If it needs sealing, if it needs buffing, otherwise, if you wipe it, it gets really yucky. And I remember thinking, gosh, if I had known it was this much trouble to have granite countertops and I have these many, I would have probably got something a little bit less streaky, something that gives you less problems. So, si vamos a poner the investment, right? If we're going to put the investment into it, let's make sure that the investment is there for the long run. Because the last thing we want is to have some sort of whatever it is that the city provides, but in this case, this business center, and then eventually have it just sit there and not really go anywhere, not really offer anyone any benefit. So I always say when we invest in our city, let's invest for the long run and not just for that little moment because we somehow had some influx of money.
Well, that's exactly what concerns me. I'm just concerned that we're not going to get the greatest bang for our buck.
Mm-hmm.
I've been very, very consistent with. And again, guys, I want the monies that are being sent to the city of Brownsville, the projects that the city of Brownsville, delves into with our money. I want them to benefit Brownsville as a whole. And I'll go back to Ciclovia, guys. I'm sorry, guys. And to all my bike people, I love you guys. I love exercising. I love losing weight, blah, blah, blah. I'm glad that Rose Gowan cured diabetes in Brownsville. More power to her, guys. But with that said, guys, cycling is not the it thing for everyone here in the city of Brownsville. It isn't. I would dare say it is maybe 3-4%, less than 3-4% of the people here in the city of Brownsville who are out there actually biking on a daily basis. So what benefit is it if we're out there in the red $500,000 for Ciclovia, and the only thing that Rose Gowan could state that was of benefit to the community was that she cured diabetes, which is not true. So I want programs that benefit Brownsville as a whole. I want to end the blue ticket, orange ticket fiasco. That was the groundbreaking, the unveiling of the airport. I want everyone in the city of Brownsville to truly believe that this is their city. That the people that are elected into office care about the constituents, that they don't have an agenda, that they're not out there to put more money into the corrupt political machine that exists here in the city of Brownsville, but is going to permit the pie to grow to whereas our children would be able to benefit from it. Unfortunately, the way the system is right now, guys, someone was mentioning Sylvia Atkinson filing, I think Paul did, Sylvia Atkinson filing an appeal to her sentence, guys, today on Wednesday. Guys, all we're going to do is, despite the fact that we've taken down one head of the snake, is just let others come up. And I'm sorry, Mr. De Los Santos has had years to help the city of Brownsville. He has failed. Commissioner Ben Neese had 4 years. He failed. Everyone else on the commission has failed as well, guys. They've got to go. They've got to go. We've got to wipe the slate clean. We've got to start anew. And I'm very, very glad that we're starting to see new candidates that are not part of the corrupt political machine, as to who are seeking office, because it gives us the people of Brownsville choices, and it makes them try to cover up their crap. And I'm sorry, guys, Casa de Nylon building is them covering up their crap, or in the words of Ben Nish, attempting to make lemonade out of lemons. That's going to be one horrible tasting lemonade, I guarantee you.
Well, I mean, we do have something to look forward to at Erasmo. Hey, Lolita, and that's the fact that Brownsville did vote for term limits. So, worst case scenario, if anyone, myself, anybody who wins, right, or is serving right now in the commission, does have I don't know about what they think, but I would think that you would want to be able to prove yourself your first term. And if you want your second term, then you have to prove, hopefully you'll prove yourself your second term, because after that, you'd have to run for another position, either mayor or for commissioner, depending on what your first position was. But if you can't get things done in, 16 years, 2 and 2, then it's good that we have the option to send you away.
Well, let me tell you, again, it's not crying about the election, but unfortunately for our people, is that we're not getting much of anything with what we have right now. But it is what it is.
Yeah,
it is what it is. God bless. In that sense, we're going to get stuck with Rose Gowan at least for another 4 years. But what a shame. What a shame.
Get ready, Erasmo. Get ready, because in 4 years.
I plan to do some running next year for other
that too.
and
Great.
so we'll see what happens. Or I might just decide to retire completely from running for office. I don't know. We'll see. Rawr! Is that bromance going to be rekindled between me and the mayor? I'm going to say this, and I'll say this again. I am very upset with the mayor. Do I love Mayor Mendez? I love Mayor Mendez. He was a friend. And again, I don't just throw it to the curb. I'm hoping that in some point in time, the friendship can be taken back. I hope so. I sincerely hope so, guys, because I don't want to be that person that holds on to things. I hope we can move over this hump and move forward. With that said, we're not there yet. We're not there yet, and we'll see what happens. And again, I want to see some positive steps for the city of Brownsville. I want to see positive steps coming from the commission and the mayor of the city of Brownsville. Have not seen them as of yet. But again, guys, when I do see them, I will be one of the first people out here to applaud them or applaud anybody else that's doing what's right in the city of Brownsville. Hello, Jessica. I am a District 3 constituent. What separates you from Roy as a candidate?
Hi, Julia. Well, I think a lot of things separate us. Number one is that my purpose for running is to be a voice of the people, not a voice to the people. And, that's always kind of, that's my persona. That's who I am. I want to be a representative of the people to the city. So that's my main goal. And secondly, I think my personal record speaks for itself as far as judgment and integrity. And so I would like to be given the opportunity to be of service to the community, and at the same time have the community know that I am going to try to make the best decisions possible for them. Um, and for whatever my term would be for the 4-year term. And then thirdly, I'm the only candidate that has mentioned at minimum quarterly town halls, and the purpose for that is so that the community can start feeling like, hey, I have a voice in my city government, and too many of us don't have a voice in our government. And how do we know? Because we lack the services that would benefit us, the services we already pay for, as well as just not half the time not knowing what's even going on and what the city has to offer us. And so, as for me, just I guess bottom line is to be that voice, from one direction to the other, because for too long in this city, we have not been listened to. We can talk about the dirty resacas. We can talk about the bus stops, canopies that are not there for us. It's just a disaster. Boca Chica is a disaster, and that's because people weren't listening to us. We're losing money left and right in different entities in our city government. It's crazy. So hopefully that's something. I haven't been reading it. Asmo, did I miss something?
No, these are just general.
Okay.
Asbestos abatement. That might be the case again, guys. That's one of the things. Sorry, that's one of the things that I hope to find out. How did we take care of the asbestos issue? I want to find out what monies were used. Was it from the general fund at the city of Brownsville? Where did that money come from? For us all of a sudden getting this building taken care of? Again, guys, if they use the money that came to the city of Brownsville because of the CARES Act, it's very unfortunate, because again, it's going to be a nichey little place. They're going to have the little coffee shop in there and stuff like that. And it's not going to benefit the people over there by Rivera. It's not going to benefit my people over there by Southmost. It's not. It's not going to benefit my people in District 3. They are not going to go out there to use it, guys. They're not. The only people that are going to use it are the same people that go to the Dici's Pizza and to go to the little clubs downtown because they can afford it, guys. With that said, I am now going to be officially a St. Joe uncle. So it's the St. Joseph Academy. We will be attending a lot of y'all sports events because my nephew is going to start playing for the Bloodhounds. My
Oh, that's
nephew,
awesome.
he is an amazing basketball player. Jerry Martinez. Jerry, I love you, Papa. Jerry will be playing with the Bloodhounds. And let me tell you, man, congratulations, St. Joseph. You're going to get yourself
Congratulations.
a damn good player. That kid, Jessica, can throw a 3-shot like it's nobody's.
Really?
Amazing.
How tall is he?
Oh, I mean, this tall, I don't know, 6 something. He,
Wow.
I'm just amazed at how quick he's grown. Oh my God, he was a little huerquito that I used to kick around a lot. But now I'm kind of afraid to kick him around. I'm thinking
Now
that he
you're
might,
afraid of him, right?
yeah, he kick me around. So Jessica, how did it go with early voting?
Hector, it's been a huge turnout for early voting. Huge turnout. And I hope it's gone well for us. I hope it has. And we're gonna continue working until Saturday. Y luego ya, and then take a long nap after that.
Amen. A vacation. We should do a weekend in Cabos. It's amazing.
Hey, let's do it. I'll tell Jonathan.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's get
All
started.
right.
Just a weekend, we'll get away. Did they hire illegals to save money? I don't think so. I think it was a legitimate company. What's being built in front of IHOP by 802? I don't know. Someone asked me in regards to some other stuff that was being built. Oh, the human being. That's the one.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah, the human being.
I said the black bean. I think it's kind of racist, but it is a
Not
human being.
racist.
No, okay, good. I pass by a lot because I live right there by Alta Gloria. Bendy's is opening a greenhouse by invitation. Oh, I
I,
told
you
you.
know, I'll be honest with you. I heard greenhouse and I went, oh, I want to go. And then I saw the invitation only and thought, oh, I know what he's talking about.
Let's see. Yes, huge construction off of this. I wonder if it's going to be housing. I'm not sure, guys. There's a lot of these, a lot of apartment complexes coming up. The market is amazing right now for real estate. I know because I'm constantly getting these folk out there saying, "Do you want to sell us one of your properties?" And I said, "No, get me off your list." Yes, huge construction, but I wonder if it's going to be housing. I'm not sure. Harlingen even got the Bass Pro Shop. Yeah. Good evening. Good evening. What's the
The
word?
word.
Hey, good evening, Ed. What's up? The Moon Rock will open in September in Harlingen. Less than 5 months. El Bear is going to close to a year and still not open. What's up,
Ray,
Bravo?
what's the moon rock?
Not sure, but that sounds interesting.
It sounds fun.
Moon Rock. Is it a restaurant?
I don't know.
Oh, it
What
might.
is it? It doesn't.
It might be one of these like theme restaurants.
Oh, that's neat.
Let me know. Yeah, that's actually pretty smart. Soccer coaches from Lopez High School initiated a fight at Veterans High School today. Any updates? No. Send me pictures or video. Daniel, love you, Papa. We need an HEB on Padre Island Highway where Tex-Mex used to be. Ah, remember there was a
Tex-Mex cold storage.
remember there was a uh, Walmart. You know, a Walmart over there, and I thought that was a great place for a
The
Walmart.
Walmart where the what is
Southwest
that
Key.
place? Southwest Key is now. Yeah, that was too bad that closed. But they did it all across the country. They just got rid of a lot of WalMarts.
Yeah, granite is overrated. I don't have any granite at home. I don't think.
It
Much-
is. It's a lot of work.
Tell me you don't work out without telling me you don't work out. I'm losing weight. Blah blah. Woo! I actually lost 5 pounds in Guadalajara. Did a lot of
That's
walking.
nice. ¿Qué
Great.
comiste?
Very little, but I did do a lot of walking. What is your pet project, Jessica, that you would advocate for and like to see fulfilled during your term?
Oh, my pet project. So I have a lot of pet projects and they're ideas that. So here's one. And this one would take some collaboration with BISD, but I would really like to have the city provide community courses, community courses where community members could teach some of these courses, photography, landscaping, cake decorating, whatever. And those would be done at a very low cost to the community. We would be able to collaborate with BISD and use some of their facilities, just classrooms, just open areas, library, whatever, and make it easy for members of our own community to teach others a skill or two, whatever they're willing to do. I've lived in a city where they did that, and it was just an amazing opportunity for so many people. So it gives people skills at a very low cost. This isn't a college course, a college degree, but you find real professionals who are doing it and would help you and teach you how to do that. So that's one of them. Getting the zoo open for our senior citizens, or Monday through Friday for our senior citizens, for our special needs families, for our toddlers, for our homeschoolers, getting them to go into the zoo at a reduced cost so that one, the zoo can generate some money, and two, we can get some activity during the week, especially in our cultural area, our zoos, parks, that sort of thing. So a lot of my pet projects would include being a more education and family friendly city, because we have what it takes to be that. So
100%.
thanks for the question. Huh?
100%. There's just so much potential here at the city. There's just so much potential that is just being laid to waste. Nothing's going to happen.
Right. I mean, seriously, Erasmo, look at what happens in the summertime is kids get out of school, parents are at home there are some camps, some great camps around town, but not everybody can afford a $200, $300 camp for a week, right?
No, no, I
So
don't.
so why can we not provide these little lesson, whether it's 1 week or 2 weeks, where you're paying $25, $50, even if it's for an hour or two, a day for that week. But now you have a community that is learning skills, and there's so many people that are willing to share their talents. They just don't We don't have a platform or a base to be able to do this at a larger scale. And I'm talking, I mean, I've lived in a city in San Jose, California, as a matter of fact, where people were learning, like I said, photography, cake decorating, knitting, basket weaving, English, citizenship class. I taught citizenship classes, computer literacy. I mean, and these were so inexpensive. These courses, like I said, $25, $50 for that week, or for 2 weeks. And then people, these are moms, older people that were retired, were leaving with a skill that they could now apply or implement in their own home, so they could be more, I don't know, even resume writing skills, things that would improve our community, like I said.
100%. No, bro, you talk so much crap about Trey. Now you want to be friends. I didn't say that at all.
Y luego ponen la mano.
Yeah, I did not say that. I did not imply that. And y'all know me better than that. Again, I call out crap and I applaud when things go right. And I appreciate that the mayor came up to me and said hi today. I appreciate that. Este, I have not changed. I did not say that I want to be friends with Trey Mendez. I did not say that at all. Who gets the contract? Again, I'm going to do an open records request. The name of the contractor was actually on the window, so I honestly can't remember who it was. Guys, if you're on YouTube, like that page, please. Good evening, good evening. Like a harrier. Oh, Jessica reminds me of from the Matrix. Oh God, she is beautiful, strong and dedicated. Yeah, I love
Oh, thanks, Sergio.
Carrie Ann Moss is amazing. Let me tell you, they're going to come up with a new Matrix, and I'm
I
excited.
know.
Congratulations, Shayna. Yes, 100% more. What about the trash from the freeze? Still waiting for it to get picked up, and
Ahí
it's
va
just
poquito a poquito, I guess. It's going to decompose in people's lawns by the time they come around.
it's crazy. Casa de Caca. Yeah, 100%. It is Casa de Caca. Fast food jobs, big deal. That's crazy. Casa de Mierda. Yes, I can't say those words. Why the move from Los Fresnos to St. Joe? Didn't the Los Fresnos basketball team do well this year? Going to be a 6A program, private school. Not sure if it's a good move. I'm going to say that the reason, Eddie, again, is I'm going to believe that my nephew is a 4.0 GPA student. I think that some extra doors get to open for a lot of the individuals that actually attend St. Joe. It's just a fact, guys. And again, more power to anyone that has the opportunity to go to a private school. I love St. Joe, and guys, even before, and the St. Joe people are not going to let me lie. Even before my nephew, did the move, I've always been on their page. I've congratulated their students. I've always very well received by my St. Joe students and my St. Joe families. So I greatly appreciate it. It's not well, now I am going to say great things about St. Joe. No, St. Joe is a great institution, a great school, and I'm very proud that Jerry's going to have the opportunity to be going there. Is it the right move? I tend to think that it is. We'll see. Is that Jessica Puente Bradshaw? Yes, it is, Jason.
Hey, Jason.
It's a food truck park. Oh, awesome. Thank you. Bass Pro Shop, it's not that cool, folks. Rather go to Tractor Supply Academy. Let me tell you, Tractor Supply is amazing. I would rather go to Top Golf. Guys, I've got 4 more minutes, and I really need to leave because I have a 10 o'clock meeting. Boy Scout coach Lopez started a Royal Rumble fight at Veterans High School today. No bueno, coaches, and they all put the example. Send me pictures, Daniel. Love you, Papa. What is the population of Brownsville? Officially 189,000. Realistically, 250,000.
Mm-hmm.
My sister always talked highly of you. Her name is Bernadette.
Wow, Jason. Yeah, that's B.
Oh. B?
B is Bernadette.
Oh, Jason, I didn't know you were B's brother.
And you know what? He's also an uncle because B's daughter has a new baby,
Congratulations,
a
Jason.
beautiful baby.
Aircraft Grayson, electric car owners should unplug their cars to help save the grid. No, it's not. Or is it? Let me tell you. I'm again, guys. I'm not going to put my thermostat at 78. They're crazy. They're nuts. My thermostat
Erasmo, we have our thermostat at 78 because I like a cool but not too cold house.
crazy,
It's awesome.
crazy.
Awesome.
72, 74, the highest.
No.
78.
78 is nice.
Learning
Except it,
business
it
technology would be good. It would be good. Correction. She spoke highly of you, Jessica. Yeah, yeah. I know. I know that's what you were saying. Let me tell you, me and B had our ins and outs. A lot of ins and outs. But the most part, every single time I saw B, Jason, and again, we know B. Jason, you all know B. I mean, I have great conversations with her sister. I'm not sure if she's your sister as well. And we've had great conversations. And I love B. And, B sometimes hated you, sometimes disliked you. But I knew that you were referring to Jessica.
yes,
Lost
sir.
5 pounds, as in dirty laundry left behind. That, yes, but I did bring a bunch of stuff. Are you guys putting up to the Broken Sprocket on June 19th? It's going to be lit. If you're going to be there, my man, you better believe I'm going to be there. I will be in town. So let me know, Octavio. I will be there.
Election day, Erasmo.
Yeah, I'll be there. Can we make a new Brownsville Trade Menace to stay with downtown? That'd be also like you're the manager, you're the mayor of downtown. The Moon Rock is the Broken Sprocket brother. Christian Zanka is doing a great job. Awesome.
Well, Ray is all in the know.
Bernadette always spoke highly of you, Jessica, or as she would call you.
Oh, JPB
Oh, JP.
or JP, yeah.
No wonder my lights went out. Yes, that's it. You need to come to reopen the Fort Brown golf course. The whole UTV UFC fiasco screwed up the good golf course. I never, I don't like golf. It's not even a sport. You need to reopen. Oh, I already got that one. I would love to see a program that will help retain some of our talented youth. Yes, 100%.
Yes.
Unfortunately, Julia is right on the money. Uh, Let me say on the money. I'm very disappointed in everything our students having to leave. Yes, 100%. Less high maintenance. Shoot, guys, I need to leave in 3 minutes. There are friendships, and I hope there can be a friendship again. No, again, yeah.
Igual con Trey, yeah.
But I've said that, and again, let me say, guys, and I hope that there can be a friendship again. And again, in regards to moving forward, when they do positive things, look, I don't care if it's Ben Nice or even Galansky, who literally hates me to death. But if there's anything that we can be of service to the individuals that are in leadership positions to push the city of Brownsville forward, you better believe that I'm going to take advantage of that. Bernadette is watching over you, Jessica. She truly
Oh,
loves
she's so
you.
sweet.
Things to our community. That is
Oh,
awesome.
thank you, Jason. I love B. I love B.
Would you consider a public media learning studio where the public can learn equipment and produce studio narrative and documentary?
Yes.
100%.
Yes. This is what I'm talking about. You know, there's so many people with such great talents, but unless they can do it from their home, the city doesn't open up its facilities, so that people can come in and use them and grow. Absolutely, Juan. That'd be great.
That is a great idea. Awesome. Don't go to charter schools. I went to Idea Frontier and recently found out what happened with headquarters. Yeah, it was very unfortunate. But again, I don't want to say that I'm going to blame. I'm not going to blame the faculty, the staff, and everybody else for what happened at the higher ups. It's just unfortunate. 53 watching and only 23 likes. It's a similar daily. Those that don't like are the city leaders of BIZ listening to your recommendations. Yes.
Cool.
But it's okay. Look, guys, I don't care that they listen to the recommendations as long as they continue to look. The Casa de Nylon, again, I'm going to take credit for it, guys. I'm going to take credit in regards to that frege. I'm going to take credit for it. I don't care what people say. Segovia is a big waste of money. Have you seen the bike lane thingies painted on the street downtown? They're not maintained. Those are what are they called?
The little
The
Humps?
on the bar. They're called
Tienen un nombre, ¿verdad?
sharrows.
Huh?
Sharrows. They're called sharrows. They're horrible. And I'm not talking about the turtles. Turtles are really bad. I keep both my AC units 71 during summer. Preach, brother. That's my man.
Too cold.
Be the cop. No, not that one. Not the pickpocket. Not the shoplifter. Be Quintanilla. Golf isn't a sport. Just it insulted a lot of consumers.
He didn't insult anyone. He's
Golf
okay.
is not a sport. Benny said nothing but a corrupt judge. He subpoenaed my doctor, Dr. Garcia. That's crazy, Edward. Nice tank top, though. So, do you think that all humans possess the same skills? Maybe we should forger about no children left behind. Push people.
Forget about no child left behind and push people.
No, I think everyone learns at a different rate, and everyone has different qualities, different specifications. Just try and find what a child is good at. Big Brother is watching, always watching. Guys, I wish people would do like employment trades at these places. What can you do really with photography, cake decorating, or media? I mean, yes, maybe a few people might take it big, but let's do something else. Just saying, I always hope that we would teach in high school how to balance the checkbook, how to fill out an application, how do you do your taxes, how do the stock market works, how to invest. Different things like that. That's what I'd hope that.
No, and you know what? Honestly, Mike, not everybody's trying to make it big, but sometimes people need an outlet, and that's okay. Sometimes people just like to learn. You know, people just want to develop a hobby, and they don't have anyone around them that could teach them the hobby they want to develop, and that makes you happy in your own community when you can find people like that.
I agree. A public TV studio in the Nylon Building, that'd be a great idea.
That would be a great idea.
A great idea. No, not taxes. Then there goes your business. Ha! No! I do other things besides taxes. Jessica, last words.
Everyone, we have 2 days where we are not going to vote, but that doesn't mean that you can't contact your family and friends. Please, I ask for your support. I ask you to go out and vote on Saturday for me for District 3 Commissioner. You can, depending where you live, either at Sharp, Library, oh my gosh, what's it? Martin Elementary and Burns Elementary and Dora Romero Elementary. So I would love your support. Please vote for me.
And let me say that I will still continue to work my people to make sure they got. You're right, Jessica. I just want to dance.
Dancing skills.
So I agree. I have 9 kids, and they are not all the same. Some have different skills, shape, education. Put them where they will do well. 100%, Todd. You are amazing. A barn find. Todd Barnfind. I remember that name. Guys, have a great day. I'm sorry I had to rush off today. Thank you, Coco Chanel. Love you. Sorry, love you. Thank you. Sorry I had to run off today, but I do have an appointment with one of my clients at 10 o'clock. Jessica, good luck. We're keep on working in the next couple of days, and hope more and more people come up. Nunchuck skills. Guys, tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, we'll talk more. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, we'll talk more, a little bit about Sylvia, a little bit more about what's going on in the city of Brownsville. Guys, I love you all. One of you is a MILF, and the others.
I think you're the MILF, Erasmo.
You know, it's not easy being this good looking.
I know.
Vote for Jessica, District 3.
Please do. Please.
Guys, have a great evening. God bless. Take care. Social distance, face covering, sanitizer. Be good to each other, and please continue to be good to me. God bless.
Bye-bye.